Before we go back to Dave Shelley and Chester Venhuizen has just joined us, I just want to mention something, friends, that you have an opportunity to participate with us in a really substantial way. We have a menu, if you will, of opportunities. $50 provides a Seed of Love ministry kit, which is a kind of a startup kit for especially orphans and widows who are just kind of getting going out of destitution. We got $250 for a thatched hut, which is a very substantial hut. I've been calling it bulletproof. In fact, it is. That's why it's $250.
Brick walls.
Yeah, brick with cement. $500 for an agricultural assistance package. This is to help families get agriculturally self-sufficient. $2,500 for the reclamation of boreholes that have been neglected or destroyed because of that ongoing 20-year war. And then $25,000 and up for capital expenses related to equipment, like tractors, like trucks, like other kinds of equipment. And there's the coordinates. You can reach us either by mailing or calling or logging on. Your choice. You got 3 options there, and we would really, really love to hear from you today. Would you please call us today, friends? This really, really, really makes a difference. There is absolutely no doubt about it. You know, when you think about your hard-earned dollars, and you often, all of us think about significance, how we can make a difference with our lives. One of the ways to make a difference with your life is to turn your work, through your dollars, into something like this. Where you've got people on the ground taking that money and really making it work, and literally transforming a culture. It's really nation building. Chester,
that's a life-changing Christmas wish list.
Yeah, absolutely, a life-changing Christmas. Absolutely. Chester, welcome. Great to have you back.
It's
You've been
good
doing a great job this week. But would you concur with that? I mean, this is really life-changing and nation building.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you know, there's destiny woven in all of this. Right now, after 20 years of war, northern Uganda, God has his eyes on northern Uganda, and it's very obvious. And Pastor Charles, you know, what's really significant and what really becomes real to me when I walk together with Pastor Charles through those villages and through those fields is his heart for his people. This is not just an insignificant work or a nameless work. This work has real people sacrificing real time and real resources. And Pastor Charles is one of those people. And one of the things I'd like to say about Victory Outreach Ministries and what Pastor Charles is doing is that it goes so deep. You know, that man, he may not have all the logistical knowledge of how to implement it, but what he has is a heart. And that heart that God has put in him is really what is the driving force. And he is a man of integrity. He's a man that I love to work with. I love to work with him because of his care and his compassion and his desire to see his own people.
We saw Pastor Charles O'Queer in the last piece, and I saw a very thankful heart, a heart overflowing with gratitude. And you are the man who brings the strategy. You're pioneering with him in bringing hope in this very practical way.
That's correct. And what I see happening, like for example, you just saw the clip of the Alito farm, and that is the farm, 175 acres, that Victory Outreach Ministries is actually generating resource so that it can continue with the work. Someday, Crossroads may not be able to walk hand in hand with Victory Outreach Ministries anymore. So we want to make sure that they are going to be able to continue what has been started. And that's something that is so important. It's no good just to put money into a situation and then walk away and then watch it all fall apart.
No. Sustainability is critical, and also accountability is critical. And Dave, we work with good people like Pastor O'Queer, like Alice Achan, people to whom we have an accountability kind of relationship, or with whom. And one of the interesting things that you're doing, especially with those wells, this is an accountability factor too, is you're actually giving people who donate to the boreholes coordinates, GPS coordinates, right?
Yeah, when there's a lot of people that want to dedicate a well, give the full $2,500 in honor of someone, who a mother, a father, or
memorial
an aunt,
well.
A memorial well. So what we do is we get the well fixed, we get the GPS coordinates, and we will send it to them so that they can go on Google Maps, throw it on, and they'll see the well that their family sponsored.
Richard does this all the time. Get somebody's address in one of the African countries, and it goes right down to the actual home.
So we'd love to do more of those. We've done, we'll be doing 19 wells. We'll have 19 finished in the next week or so. that's a lot of people we've impacted.
No kidding.
And we're just blessed. So.
And that's real world accountability. So you know you put money into a borehole, and then you get the GPS coordinates from Crossroads.
Go look at
it.
it.
Google Earth, Google Maps, whatever, and zero in right. Now, mind you, it depends on how recent the satellite picture is, right, as to whether or not the well is there, or these are ones that are already established and just been reclaimed.
You can only zoom in so
You see
far,
the
but you can
community.
actually see the dot on the map of where exactly that well is.
Well, there you go.
And the community that it's impacting.
Oh, there you go. Well,
The world is shrinking.